Yo, what's good guys? Welcome to FIFA 18 content. I know you like it. So I was reading through the comments on a video a couple of days ago and some people are asking me what kind of players am I going to be using at the start of the game. So I thought to myself, why not make a video on a potential squad that you could use for under 20,000 coins at the start of the game. I know on my main account I won't be doing this because I'll be spending FIFA points and opening packs and produce pack openings for you. On the road to glory, I very much like this team and you will most likely see it feature over there. So this squad, like I said, is under 20,000 coins potentially. If you actually purchase all of these at the start, well, when the web app is released, you'll probably get some really nice deals. So drop a like on the video if you want to see some more content on FIFA 18. 2,000 likes would be amazing. If you're needing game codes and if you're someone that doesn't like starter teams and you just want the mega side straight away, head over to g2a.com, use the code Fuji to stock up on Xbox Live, PSN codes, and get ready for FIFA 18. Use the code Fuji, and let's head into the video. So obviously right now I'm not set on a formation that I'm going to be using all throughout FIFA 18, but what I would recommend to you guys is finding a formation that you know is going to offer you triangles all over the pitch. Looking at the 4-3-3 that we're showcasing today, it's going to have a triangle over on the right, on the left, especially if you make some adjustments to your tactics and bring the team width, like your overall passing width down, so your players are going to offer you a bit more support closer to the man who's picked up the ball, and it's going to work well. You know that FIFA 18 is about quick movement, pass and move, and you're going to be able to beat players for pace. You don't even have to skill. You can just drop your shoulder, throw your opponent off, as there's no real manual defending, or sorry, automatic defending. It's all manual, so you're going to be able to be effective running through on goal. So 4-3-3 is personally what I'm going to use, but you don't have to copy it. You can just use the same players in a different formation. So starting off with the goalkeeper, we do have the trusty Begovic. Last year he was solid, and I don't think that's going to be any different to what he will play like on FIFA 18. He will get a downgrade though. He's moved to Bournemouth. I would only say a -1 to his overall stats, but he will still keep those well-rounded stats, you know. He's tall, 6'7". He's got pretty good speed, and with the crossing game on FIFA 18, it's not going to be so much overpowered, but you will have the ability to put those balls in the box, so it's going to be dangerous. You want a tall keeper that is quick, that can come and claim for crosses, and that's one of his traits on FIFA 17, and I don't think he's going to be too expensive at all. So you want yourself a good goalkeeper to start things off, and Begovic ticks pretty much every single box. So in that right back position, we do have the Newcastle man Yedlin. Last season I think he did an outstanding job, really. Very good pace down the right hand side. He was effective to get in behind. He picked up assists. He defended well. Like, he's not the best at defending, but he did a good job. So for FIFA 17, he was a silver. FIFA 18, and my prediction is a 75 rated rare gold card. I didn't want to be too biased and give him a 76, 77, but for any starter team, he's going to be cheap. He's going to have that pace to recover, and if you do come up against those rapid strikers, you've got that man to help you out. So Yedlin makes my starter team. With Sanchez moving to Spurs, and judging by his stats and what they're going to look like for FIFA 18, you have a perfect centre back for a starter team. You don't want to cut corners when it comes to defending. Really, you don't want to cut corners with any players, but the centre backs are going to be very important. So Sanchez will provide you the pace. He'll have medium to high work rates, good height, 6'1" on a centre back isn't bad, and he will be very strong, and that is what you need. Even if you continue to use him in a 10, 15, 20k team, whatever, or in a mega team, I don't know how good he's going to be, but he has those stats to potentially be very overpowered on the game, so he makes my team. Nathan Ake will be partnering Sanchez in my defense, and looking at the way he played last season, he's going to get a nice upgrade. He will be position changed to centre back. Now some people might be put off with this card because he's 5'10". On FIFA 18 though, you know that a lot of people are going to be able to beat you for pace. Running in and out, they will jet past you, so I feel that for you as a defender to be able to recover, what kind of stats you're going to need? Pace, strength, and agility. I think this year players with high agility for a centre back are going to be the ones that will just be head and shoulders above the rest. You're going to need players like Bonucci, Sergio Ramos, and Nathan Ake. That's why I've put him in my starter team. Another alternative that you could go for, Rudiger, but Rudiger's going to have a really good card, and he won't be like 2,000, 3,000 coins. He's going to be pushing probably the budget of the whole team. So I wouldn't really recommend Rudiger for a starter team, but Nathan Ake is going to do you a good job, I feel anyway. So he'll make my starter team with Sanchez, and I think it's going to be good. We need to finish off the defense, so going into the left back position, I've dropped in Andrew Robertson. Now looking at his card, he's going to have I'm not going to say similar stats to Marcus Alonso, but it probably will play similar to that kind of style. He's got high work rates, his pace won't be outstanding, but he should receive a nice little upgrade for FIFA 18. And looking at the defense and physical, you're going to have someone with centre-back quality tackles in that left-back position. So although he's not going to be rapid, he brings stability to your back four. So Robertson, he looks really good, and I would definitely recommend him. The approach that I took in the midfield with this team was to bring in height, especially in those two centre-mid defensive positions. With Mbula, he's 6'1", he'll have pretty good acceleration and will be able to track back and win the ball. So if you're coming up against those physical strikers that are proving to be very difficult to play against and they're attacking your back four, you will have physical centre-mids to offer support and put them under pressure. So Mbula's going to be perfect. In an attacking sense, he's not going to be outstanding, but it's all about taking your time, learning how to defend first of all, and then once you get comfortable with that, then you can drop in those attacking centre-mids. I think for FIFA 18 though, it's going to be important once you do start bringing in the high quality players and find yourself coming up against better teams to have very good box-to-box centre-mids. Like, it's going to be seriously important. So yeah, so on FIFA 17, Ndidi was a silver. With the way he played last season, he's getting upgraded, and my prediction is a low rated gold. So looking at his stats, he's got pace, he's got defending, he's got physical. What else is he bringing? The height, 6'1" with high work rate. So already you have a fantastic foundation in those two centre-mid positions. Ndidi, Mbula to help out your back four. I think it's perfect. So yeah, go for him. And as he will be upgraded to a gold, maybe not many people are going to be looking for that card. So snap him up as soon as possible. Otherwise, his price will go up. Not last year, but the year before, I remember Lanzini to be pretty good on FIFA. 17, I didn't use him much. FIFA 18, I think he's going to return. He will get an upgrade. He was one of West Ham's best players, and his card is going to be special. Good pace, fantastic dribbling, and that is what you want. His price will probably be maybe like 3,000, 4,000 coins at the very start, and he might go up to about 5k. Maybe not as much as that. But the way I look at it is if you're using a 4-3-3 formation, any variant of that, or even a 4-2-3-1, most of your play is going through that cam position. So if you're cutting corners and you're bringing in someone that is cheap, that you're not comfortable with, it's not going to work. Your whole team will suffer because of it. You need someone that is really good on the ball, a fantastic playmaker, and Lanzini, he has all of those stats to be a great card. 4-star skills, good pace, good dribbling. So yeah, I would say don't cut corners, purchase Lanzini as soon as possible and bring him in to that cam position. I was speaking about Carrillo the other day when we were looking through those one to watch cards. He's moved to Watford. If I remember rightly, it's for a season-long loan with an option to buy at the end of that season, and the reason why we've dropped him in the starter team is he's bringing the skills, 5-star skills, which is going to make us unpredictable in the attack. And looking at what we've already put together, very strong midfielders. Those guys in the CDM position, 6'1", I would say a reliable back four. And then Carrillo, when to buy this card? I think at the start of the game, literally when the web app drops, try and get coins together, purchase your attackers. Otherwise, if you leave it too late and allow the game to come out full release on console, you're going to run the risk of all these players going up. So purchase your team as soon as possible, and I think Carrillo is going to be fantastic. So every single year on FIFA, it doesn't matter how much they slow down the game, pace is always key. And when you're bringing in this guy, Esquerdo, that moved from the Pro League to Brighton, he's going to be so effective for you. And looking at these two wingers, they've only recently moved to the Premier League, so that might help you out when trying to purchase them at the start of the game. No one is specifically going to be searching for them unless they know that they've come to the Premier League, so you might be able to get some really nice deals on them. And I'm going to predict right now, this card is going to be a cheap beast, without a doubt. He'll have 4-star skills, really good pace, and he's right-footed, so you can cut inside. So you're going to have the option to shoot across goal with Carrillo, cut inside with Esquerdo. It's going to be absolutely insane. So you've got pace, you've got skills. Let's find out who have dropped into that striker position. Finishing off my starter team for FIFA 18, dropping in that striker, I've used Dwight Gale. Now what I'm about to say, before you judge me, hear me out. Mbappe, Dwight Gale and Jamie Vardy, I'm going to predict that they're going to have a similar build on the game. So on FIFA 17, you were really needing 4-star skills to be effective in the attack. You couldn't really just beat players for pace. At times, yes, if you came up against someone who really didn't know how to defend. On FIFA 18, they've gone to manual defending. So you can literally just basically throw your opponent off with the direction you start running at, creating those angles and jetting past them. So Mbappe is going to be so overpowered with his positioning, his pace, dangerous man. Jamie Vardy is overpowered on the game, and then you have Dwight Gale, who's just a worse version of both of those. So personally, I'm going to go for him. He should have a reliable shot, good pace, decent amount of strength, not fantastic, but good enough to hold up the play if I'm needing to. And then with that 4-star weak foot, he should be dangerous to shoot back across. So that's going to be my starter team on FIFA 18. Let me know in the comment section any players that you think are going to maybe get upgraded from silver to gold or could be overpowered on the game. So if you want to see more of this type of content that you think that it will help you out when the game is actually released, so it give you ideas of what teams to put together, I will do some more for you. So drop a like, 2,000 would be insane, and I will see you on the next one. Team out. Peace.